Hi, my name is Lyric, and today we're going to react to Christian, A Comprehensive History, Part 26. Now, before we start this reaction, I do want to preface something that this is the very last reaction to Christian, A Comprehensive History on this channel. All future Christian, A Comprehensive History reactions will be on the Lyric Reacts Media channel. So this is your final warning. Go subscribe if you want to continue watching the series. Go subscribe to the Lyric Reacts Media channel. Link in the description. Yeah, so let's just get into this. We still have, Chris is, still doing the same old Chris things, never gonna learn his lesson, still making comics where he just brutally kills people that he doesn't like in real life because they, trolled him on the internet, and, yeah, he's trying against these ads off the Wikipedia and all that, so, yeah, let's just get into it. Part 26. Start with the intro, man.
What made him this way? What is the attraction?
If you do like also these Christian reactions, you want to see more, like the video, so I know that you like these Christian reactions. And subscribe to this and subscribe if you want to see more Christian reactions. Go subscribe to the Lyric Reacts Media channel. And if you want to see any other type of videos from me, go subscribe to this channel or any of my other channels that I'm making. All in the description.
What keeps us fascinated?
Help support a small creator.
This is the story of Chris Chan.
Let's go. Part 26, man. Oof.
On February 25th, 2010, Alec Benson Leary called Christian
I swear we've been in 2010 for like 5 episodes and we're still only on February.
one last time to mostly discuss the bloody conclusion of Sonichu Issue 10.
Hey, happy birthday.
Okay, well, I was not expecting you.
Yeah.
So, thank you.
Yeah. How was your birthday today?
My birthday was yesterday, and it was good.
Oh, it was yesterday?
Celebrated with my family. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah, I saw the pages you got uploaded today. What's up with that trial, Chris? I didn't expect that at all.
Yeah, well, you drew me in a setup of being bared false witness from your parody of my science show, in comparison of the other Chris being the real one and not me, which I was the real deal. And then you set me on fire. And then recently,
you've done a lot worse to a lot of people in your comics, Chris. And you actually believe comics are real, so it makes
Chris, you didn't read that last page. Did you read the page? Because what happened there was that was a picture of the real you in the comic. And I said, your head got chopped off, but then you came right back and said, no, okay, we were just faking. Your head didn't actually get chopped off.
Yeah.
You
could have made that more obvious.
Well, if you read the text, it would have been obvious. It
seemed
seemed kind of weird that your comic has suddenly taken a very gory turn. I mean,
it's just one time.
But you said violence is wrong, though. One time.
Yeah, you were mad at him for putting all his violence in his comics. That makes no sense.
Violence done to me. I was just returning the favor.
Oh, revenge is okay, though? I'm kind of curious, why is this trial taking place? Why are we on trial?
Okay, well, let me see. The copycat of practically everything nearly everything from my books, set me on fire, chopping my head off, false witness, and, how about wanting to kill Simone LaRose too?
Do you remember all the times that we talked about Simone La, where I explained to you that I wanted you to kill her because she's not your character, and Evan wanted her gone from your comic?
This is what the entirety of last episode was about, him trying to make him apologize for stuff, and he just wouldn't apologize.
Yeah.
Chris, you told me, why. You swore up and down to me
but he wouldn't give a shit. You wouldn't understand why he's apologizing.
The point I was trying to get across to you, and that you understood what I meant.
Yeah, I did understand that. No,
God, Chris, I cannot believe you did this, Chris. You promised, you understood, you comply, you believed what I was saying, but then this trial comes along, and what you're telling me right now is apparently my words went in one ear and out the other with you, and you think that that me and Evan did something wrong to you. You think that
He
you
always
have
thinks
done
everyone's
nothing
doing
wrong?
something wrong to him.
Do you seriously believe that we are, antagonists and you are just a saint here?
They move on to the issue regarding Simonla's death.
Yeah, he makes his comics like real life because he sees his life like a comic book where he's this ultimate hero and all these villains keep trying to get in his way.
At least I was put by your request. I put and hand wrote all the apologies and everything, and killed Simonla.
Oh no! You said that me and Mao and Sean and Evan killed Simona. That's what your comic says. Apparently, you didn't fulfill that part of the requirement either. Because I wanted you to kill her, but you accused me of killing her, and then you killed us in your comic. What kind of apology is that?
The request of the death of one of my characters comes to the point.
It's not your character. That's the whole part.
I'm
Why
sorry,
you
what
killed
was
him.
that?
I said request of the killing of one of my characters. for
Not
real.
your character.
That's the whole reason. He killed him.
Simona was
'Cause
not,
your
character. She was Evan's.
Yeah, but anyway, with all the
Yeah, but anyway.
That was the whole point.
So
What do you mean?
said,
Yeah, but
yeah,
anyway.
but anyway. So are you acknowledging that Simona was not yours?
I acknowledge that Simona was not mine. Anyway, the point is Simona is dead now.
Yeah. Well, no. The point is that you apparently don't listen when I talk to you. That's my point, right?
Actually,
Because you believe that you are in the right and everyone else is in the wrong, and you. Is that your TV going in the background? Do you ever turn your TV off when you talk to people on the phone? That might be kind of nice.
Well, actually, I do turn the TV off
Damn.
sometimes. All right,
Sometimes.
All right, well, I'll turn it off now.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you for that. Who is Sandy, by the way? Sandy, like Simonla's daughter?
Wild and Simona's daughter, yes.
How can Simona have a daughter when she's not supposed to exist in your comic? You know, Evan might get pissed about Sandy existing.
Well, still, Sandy did not originate from Simon's shoe.
Do you even realize the point of getting rid of Simona in the first place? It was because, okay, Evan was mad about Simona because Simona was just a ripoff of Simon Shoe. And it looks like Sandy is a ripoff of Simona.
You ripped off your own
by
ripoff, which
corollary
means
makes
it's
her
still a ripoff of the original
Simon
thing.
Shoe as well.
So. You can just make a new character that's also a ripoff, just with a different name.
You can
And just
disagree all you
be
want,
like,
but
oh,
make
look, I
it
didn't rip it off this time.
True.
Okay, well, actually, still, Sandy does have an origin. That's definitely not one that Simona was from. Just
But
plainly based off of some other character.
She origins from
She
Simona.
actually was born as a Rosie, and some soft
From
things.
Simona.
They then discuss the alleged importance of Christian Love Day.
Well, why do you think that
Oh, God, yeah, I
your
forgot
birthday
about
should be a
this.
holiday in the first place?
Well,
So you think he's so important, dude?
At one point, it is a holiday in Mexico, so it should be
Yeah.
an equally important holiday in America.
It's okay. It's
But why? Because
Mexican
of
Flag
you.
Day in Mexico. So your birthday is more important than 110 million Mexicans.
I never said that, and I never
You
said that everybody should celebrate my birthday.
We never
on that
seen this
day.
photo back here with
Chris,
someone meeting him.
your first response when I asked you, like 90 seconds ago, I asked you, why should your birthday be a holiday? And you said, well, it's a holiday in Mexico, therefore it should be of equal importance in America. That is exactly what you said.
He's forgetting what he said like 30
Yeah.
seconds ago.
And that's what you're thinking. You think that Mexican Flag Day is just not even good enough, right?
Well, it can be better.
It can be better.
And this,
It's a day for 110 million Mexicans to celebrate the freedom of their country.
and that celebration could be accepted in America.
Well, why? Why would
Why would we
Americans
celebrate Mexico?
Mexico's history? Americans have the 4th of July. That's when we celebrate our history. We have Flag Day too, like June 16th, I think.
But still, I mean, we have the Mexicans in America.
Well, then why wasn't your video about Mexican Flag Day instead of this made-up Christian Love Day?
One idea behind Christian
He just wants
Love
his birthday to be a holiday. It just so happens that it's another holiday. Happens to be on another holiday.
Day is like the possibility of a second Valentine's Day.
Why on
like
your birthday?
10 days after the real Valentine's Day. Why would we need another Valentine so soon?
It's like we need more reminders to love and care about each other.
Valentine's Day
after?
is a Hallmark holiday sponsored by corporations to sell shitty gift cards and disgusting fake sugar candies. It's not about love. It's just a stupid corporate holiday. If you really want to celebrate love, you can do it at any time. You don't need a holiday.
Just to help
Kind of
remind
facts
us to do so
Alec, spitting.
on a more constant basis
Okay, so why your birthday?
because it feels right.
Well, it goes closer to you because it's
just
your
admit
birthday.
That you just want you really think you're so important, that you're
Right.
so saintly and
Yeah, I
perfect
mean,
that
that's the
you think
obvious
your
reason
birthday
here.
should be a holiday.
I don't think there's any denying
Admit it.
this.
It's about your ego.
I partially agree with you on that, but it's actually a lot more than just quote-unquote ego.
What more could it be?
How can you say quote-unquote ego when you're trying to make your own birthday a holiday?
I am not sure right now because I cannot come up with the appropriate answer for that.
You shouldn't really be trying to do anything until after you've come up with a logical reason to do it. Countless times
Seems
I've
like a
asked
good
you why you
strategy.
do things and you fall back on, I'm not sure, it felt right. Or you use your emotions as an excuse, like when
Right.
you brutally murdered, me and Evan. And
Yeah, because he like does things that have obvious motives to them, but then his motives are not something he wants to say. So it's like he brutally murdered, and he was like, I just did it, and when it's very obvious, he goes, because you're angry and you just you like murdering people in your comics. You don't like, oh, why are you making your birthday a holiday? Oh, I don't know. Well, it's obvious because you think you're so important. You think your own birthday should be a holiday and celebrated because you think you're so important.
Mal and Sean in your sham mock trial, because you were still angry about the ads. It kind of sounds like if I had drawn you as a perfect, super strong, master of the universe like you draw yourself in your comic, then you would have been fine with it, because I would have been kissing your ass in that case.
Right.
That would be considerably agreeable right there between us, yeah.
So you prefer that people just kiss your ass all the time?
It helps. It makes you feel better. It makes you feel encouraged.
Makes you feel better. Chris, you're an adult. You really want people to kiss your ass all the
You just
time?
turned 28, dude. Come on now. What's going on?
Well, yeah, not all the time.
Why don't
But
you
I don't
learn
like.
to deal with it
I don't like constant abuse
What
and
constant?
torment and slanders and cursing.
What torment?
If you were saying abuse for like, if he had gone with this abuse angle, like episode 10, around that era, then I would have agreed with him because he was getting like really abused. But at this point, bro, people aren't even like doing anything that bad to him. They're just kind of trolling him a little bit, putting gay ads on his website. Like they're not even doing that much to him. Like the abuse angle at this point makes no sense.
And slander and cursing. Hey, Chris. Okay, you don't like slander? Oh, what about all the lies you've told about me? What about? Okay, remember a while ago you made a video trying to hypnotize people into hating Asperchu? Like you spoke in backwards Spanish or something?
I forgot about that.
Remember when
Funny
you
as
cursed
fuck.
me with the death threats?
And I apologize for that.
No. You're not getting away with that bullshit excuse this time, Chris. Okay? You can't just do horrible things, and then offer a fake apology afterwards.
Yeah, you can't apologize because you're still doing it. Doing shit like that continue on. So, like, the only apologies only work if there's a notable difference of what your actions are before and after the apology.
That's not okay. That's not what apology is.
They once again discuss the validity of the existence of Sonichu.
You don't think imitation is ever a good thing?
Not 100%. I'm like that 50-50
Sonichu is
on
an
that.
imitation of Sonic, and you must agree
Right.
that Sonichu is a good thing.
Yeah, because it was originally meant in a positive light. But then I get all the inputs from the trolls and all that on the internet, and then that just plain ticks me off.
Okay, if the guy who created Sonic, I don't know what his name is, but if he came along and discovered your Sonichu comic, he would probably see that at least half of it is just you attacking troll. I mean, the comic's not even really about Sonic.
The comic makes no sense if you don't know the whole backstory of this guy's entire life.
Sonichu. It's about you, and it's about your war against trolls.
Well, that's
It's basically a diary, but it's inside of, it's like a diary, but from the perspective of an insane man who converts his life into images of like these fictional characters. It's strange.
undone because I have just after I finish book number 10, I will be making less appearances in the book and in the books, and now it will be more about science.
Are you gonna do that reboot that we talked about?
There will be a form of a reboot, yes.
Why did you do these pages then if you're going to do a reboot?
I mean, if I'm going to be making less appearances in the comics, I figured I may as well let myself go out with a bang.
No, Chris. Chris, I explained to you, a reboot is a complete restart. What happens in the reboot will have nothing to do with the comics you've made thus far. And you said you had like 30 pages. You only uploaded like 16.
That was the amount I had to complete book number 10. And the book is completed.
You said you had like 30 pages. People who miss deadlines don't get paid.
Well, I had computer troubles.
Of course,
and I had to go out with my family to a restaurant.
Always has troubles.
Sonichu's your job, Chris.
That's another thing.
How did you make 16 pages this entire time, brother? I upload 31 YouTube videos a week. and I'm not a freaking 28-year-old man. This is all I have in life to do is make Sonichu comics.
Putting them in a perspective of like he's my job, it just makes me feel.
Well, you intend to make him your huge money-making franchise, right? So yes, he is your job.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you don't take your job seriously.
Well, you see, with that definition, in the mentality of an artist, when the thing was originally supposed to be a work of art and creativity, then it just cheapens it.
Well, then I could say it cheapened it when you...
You can have art and creativity as part of your job. Like the people who make animations, a lot of them, people who make, like musicians, that's their job, but they still make creative music and stuff. Like, that's not how that works. You cheapened it when you make your entire comic about your own life.
Started saying you intended to, publish it and make money off of it. So what you're telling me now is you have no intention of ever making money off Sonichu.
No, I would like to make money off of Sonichu.
Well, okay, you're cheapening it then. It's not a work of art anymore.
Because I've had too many inputs from bad people like the trolls.
Why do you keep responding to trolls then?
Chris, I think one of Chris's possibly his biggest problem. Bro just does not ignore people. Just ignore people. You don't have to respond to every person who bad talks you. Just ignore people, man. It's not. Just sit there, don't respond to any of these trolls, and just make your damn Sonichu comics. Like, bro.
And another thing.
These damn sighs. Every time he doesn't know how to answer a question, bro, he's these big ass sighs.
You have a really broad definition of trolls, it seems, because you think that people that ask you questions you don't like in your mailbag are trolls. You think homosexual people are trolls just for existing because you want to cure gays.
Goddamn.
You think I'm a troll, and I've been trying to help you.
Well, I'm sorry. Sometimes as things have been trying to elaborate, I get misunderstood often, and it just really makes me feel like, I don't know, I feel like I'm being misunderstood.
The call abruptly ends, possibly due to Chris hanging up mid-sentence. Also on that same day, Christian emailed to the Wallflower, updating her about his completion of his comic, and also mentioned that he was looking forward to going to her house and meeting her family.
Oh God.
In addition, he offered her more ideas concerning her story focusing on owls. She responded with a wish that he reduce the frequency of his visits because she wanted more space for herself, and also asked him to stop pestering her about her story. Christian replied stating that he understood and respected her wishes,
Chris, so you already know it's not gonna happen.
And offered to reduce his visits to once per week until she felt she was ready for more. Nevertheless, he hinted at story ideas concerning the inclusion of his Sonichu characters into her story. The Wallflower welcomed them though, thinking that his ideas may give her inspiration. She also updated him on the concert by Irish group Celtic Thunder that she had attended, saying she enjoyed it greatly. Chris later mentioned in an email to Vivian G that he was considering getting a haircut and restyling his hair to look like a certain member of Celtic Thunder. On March 1st, 2010, Bob was hospitalized for congestive heart failure.
Oh shit.
On that same day, Christian noticed that
We can't lose Bob, dude. Come on now.
the ad space on Wikipedia was relinquished back to the ownership of
I think when Bob dies, all hell is gonna break loose. Cause he's the best one. He's the most sane one in the house.
Jack Thaddeus.
And that's, you know, insane.
Chris wrote him an email welcoming him back. He admitted that he could accept ads promoting homosexuality on the condition that they weren't graphic, and also requested that lesbians and bisexuals should be featured as well. The following day, Christian made a captain's log, once again apologizing to Alec Benson Leary.
It is with heavy heart and
Another heavy heart apology. How many of these have we had?
good
Entire
and good
series.
consent. I
Good
deeply
consent.
apologize to Alec for the recent
Not a big fan of that, are you? Good consent.
portrayal within the comic pages, with the trial and the killings in the electric chair.
I'm sorry for murdering you in the electric chair.
and that sort. I am sorry, I'm sorry, Alec. Anyway, the trial and the execution will be replaced with pages that are more accurate to the stories of the science of that genre. And I am wearing this medallion that Alec has made, along with my own, because
Oh god,
I
a passport
feel
medallion? That's crazy.
that we can be friends and coincide with each other. And all people that original Alec heads, or whatever,
Alec heads.
are welcome to come and view the original comics that inspired him on the Wikipedia. And the pages will be uploaded as soon as possible. I just have to finish coloring them in. And I got a few more pages to draw. And
I'm sure
with
you
that,
do. You always do.
bit of honor also, I take Alec's medal here. Here. And I will place it on the wall of fame.
What? What, a clock he has? A Sonic Shoe clock?
It would
What
be
the fuck?
secured better after the filming. But the point is made. Thank you very much, and have a safe day.
Immediately after, he made a short video directed at Surfshack Tito, the troll who had hacked into Chris's PSN account a week prior.
Surfshack Tito! I know
It's the same fucking song too, still.
You'll get yours in your...
You know, that's how you know you filmed the shit immediately after. He just, dude. What? Did you just make a video apologizing? Like, I'm sorry for doing this heinous stuff to the trolls. I'm really sorry, you know. I'm trying to make amends. Then immediately after, you can tell he filmed this immediately after with the same song playing. He goes into another troll saying, I'm gonna be in your nightmares.
Dreams, your nightmares.
Bro, what?
Chris gives Tito a curse shot. Not long after, Christian received an email from Evan Christopher George, flabbergasted by the events depicted in Sonichu issue 10. You drilled out my dick! You have wronged me more than you have wronged Alec,
What a
and we
great
both know
what a great
it.
sentence.
You steal from me and still refuse to admit that Simonla is a ripoff. I am pleased with Simonla's death, but you drilled out my dick!
He's definitely like Chris here.
Are you jealous of my penis and the fact that I received vaginal
I love the capitalization here, just typing like Chris.
relations with it? Why would you drill my dick out and have a 4th grader do it to me? Do you even realize how sick that is? Making a little girl commit murder?
This is one of the most fantastic paragraphs I've ever read in my life.
Chris replied, stating that he would change the controversial pages into something more acceptable, and admitted that he was jealous of male persons such as Evan, whose penises exceeded 7 inches in length. Christopher
What?
Evan, whose penises exceeded 7 inches in length.
Hold up. Firstly, I apologize for portraying your execution. The pages will be changed within a few days. Second, as I have made it clear in the past, I don't get along well with most male persons, and there are those with dicks longer than 7 inches. Yes, I am jealous of those individuals, not just you. See, like, why did you have to bring that up, man? That is not something that needs to be brought up. You just decided to say that. There was nothing that decided to say that. Also, why do you think his dick is bigger than 7 inches? When did did I miss some? When the hell did that get brought up? Okay. Third, accept it at face value. You got your wish. Samola is dead. Let's agree that your wish has been satisfied and moved on. Have a good day. Okay.
Christopher George, in return, was largely welcomed by the cooperation coming from Christian.
No one... There's nothing even related to that. Why did he just decide to say that? God damn it, I don't understand.
March 9th, Chris published a new custom level on Little Big Planet called The Guardian of the Owl Kingdom, Foretaste version, which was intended to serve as a preview of a much larger level, inspired by the original story that was being collaboratively developed by Christian and the Wallflower. In the description of the level, he credited her using her well-established online pseudonym, Damien Ontaria. Trolls sought out her username and managed to track down her true identity on Facebook, and one individual sent her a link to the Quickie, on which she saw all the articles written about Christian and even the Wallflower herself. Thinking that the Quickie was under Chris's control, she demanded that all the information about her be removed from the site. She ended their relationship, blaming him for this recent development, and stated that she would have to change her email address because of it. Christian tried to clarify that he was in charge of the Wikipedia and not the Quickie, and blamed the trolls for causing him much grief over the past few years, due to him becoming an internet celebrity. I've been in a number of moments of finding peace and losing it later, because these damn trolls won't leave me be. They're mostly immature dumbasses who have no lives of their own. They don't want me to have a life of my own. They don't want me to find long-term peace and happiness for myself. They don't want me to find and hold true love for myself, because they are so self-absorbed in themselves that they only want me to give them more stories and art more often. They are nothing but greedy, impatient, unloved and corrupted fools. Heartbreaks and heartaches. It really hurts. Please, please, please do not leave me as my companion. You are the sunlight that lifted me up more than I have been lifted from in the past. I would feel like hardly a shell of my better self. I would be left in a deep, in the darkness state of loneliness and despair. Even worse, I'd probably hire a prostitute out of desperation. That is a fate I do not want to ever feel.
Hello, I'm really pissed off right now because this is my 3rd video where my microphone is just randomly cut off through it, and I record hella things, and then but it's cut off the audio of half of it, so I have to re-record a reaction, so it's no longer a first-time reaction for this. This happened with 2 songs when I was recording for my Beastie Boys album reaction, and it happened for the entirety of my Breaking Bad reaction, which was for a fantastic episode too, season 2, episode 9, 4 days out. So I had to re-record that, so I'm going to have to re-record that. I haven't even re-recorded it yet. And now, for the last 23 minutes of this Chris Chan video, the entire audio is cut out. My entire mic just cut out, so you can only hear the original video. You can hear what I'm saying, anything. So it's pissing me off. So, yeah, for the rest of this is the 2nd time reaction, but to get it out there, to get the reaction done for, we're going to have to do it again because my fucking microphone doesn't goddamn work. You have to probably get a new one. I don't know what's wrong with it. And that it just cuts out randomly, but let's hope it actually records my audio here. But yeah, let's just continue.
And happiness for myself. They don't want me to find and hold true love for myself, because they are so self-absorbed in themselves that they only want me to give them more stories and art more often. They are nothing but greedy, impatient, unloved and corrupted fools. Heartbreaks and heartaches. It really hurts. Please, please, please do not leave me as my companion. You are the sunlight that lifted me up more than I have been lifted from in the past. I would feel like hardly a shell of my better self. I would be left in a deep, in the darkness state of loneliness and despair. Even worse, I'd probably hire a prostitute out of desperation. That is a fate I do not...
See, like, why did you have to bring this up, dude? Like, I gotta say, ways to make this person not leave you. If you leave me, I'll get a prostitute has got to be bottom tier that I've ever heard. And also just shows that he only wanted her to lose his virginity because that's all he cares about. He'll hire a prostitute out of desperation.
Not want to ever feel. Please do not leave me. As a friend, and from my heart, I love you. The Wallflower did not respond in kind.
I also do like that, I don't know if I said this in the original fucking cut or not, or I said it when my mic was cut out, but I do like that Samuel is actually blurring her name here, because she's not someone that wanted to be out here in this whole thing, or, she was just an innocent person that got roped into this and leaked stuff, so, yeah, I mean, there's other people who did that, but who like, didn't deserve to be put into all this, like Megan Schroeder and all that, but, I mean, bit too late for that, isn't it? So, but yeah.
Don't love you, and I hate you for this. Everything was fine until I met you. I don't know why I took up my mom's offer to go to the social club. I had enough friends here at home and on the internet. Furious at the loss of yet another potential sweetheart, Christian addressed the trolls in a YouTube video made later that day.
This message is for every last goddamn troll that has been pestering me for the past
He uses his voice when he's mad. He's like,
even the
"This is
recent ones.
for."
I have been in a number of moments finding peace and losing it later because you won't let me be. You are a bunch of damn
I love that you can
immature
predict his hand movement so well.
dumbasses who have no lives of your own. You don't want me to have a little life of my own. You don't want me to find long-lasting peace and happiness for myself. You don't want me to find and hold true love for myself because you are so self-absorbed.
Sounds
in
even more nasally in
yourselves.
this video.
You only want me to give you more god dang stories and art than I could give because of my inspiration comes in and out. It mostly comes in when I'm happy and at peace. You are nothing but goddamn greedy, impatient, unloved, and corrupted fools. Heartbreaks and heartaches, they really hurt. I've let you all done so much whatever you want emotionally to me, but it's goddamn another story when you try to hurt my friends and get them involved like you've been doing.
In the early hours of the
Pulling the
following
summit.
morning, Chris wrote a lengthy blog entry on the Wikipedia, rehashing the talking points of his earlier video and demanding that his friends and family be left alone. As an addendum, he reflected that he never truly saw Sonichu as a way of making money, and that the recent pushes for him to commercialize and advertise Sonichu in the hopes
Then
of
what were you
turning
doing
a
with your
profit
entire
had
life
made
at
him
this
feel
point
like
then?
it was a
If
job,
you didn't
putting
think
him
you're gonna
under
make
a
money
lot
out
of
of it.
pressure. He further demanded that the
What were your
webmaster of
plans?
the Quickie remove all mentions of any prospective sweethearts and gal pals from the website, giving them a deadline of midnight, March 12th, 2010. Later again, he uploaded another video in which he demonstrates theoretically what he would do if he were to meet Clyde Cash in person, convinced that he was the one responsible for ending his relationship with the Wallflower.
You think I'm weak? You think
I don't
I'm
think
not
the
tough?
Chris versus Clyde Cash
This is
battle
what
will ever
happens
end, seems
when
like.
This is what will happen when I'm intercepted by a troll.
Hi, hello, Christian.
Hello?
What's the matter? You don't know me?
No, should I?
It's me, Clyde Cash.
Oh. What the hell do you want, you son of a bitch?
Oh, I just came by to tell you how much of a son of a bitch, lazy yes, bigoted, treacherous rat you are. Oh, and how about that time I raped your sweet Australian panda bear? You son of a bitch!
Forget about that one. See, I don't understand this. When Chris acts out beating up his trolls, you think he'd make it like a fantasy of him like beating the shit out of his trolls. But like I don't know why when he reenacts it, he makes the trolls get some good hits on him. Like he got some hits on him, choked him there. Like why? Why is he making him get a few good hits on him? I don't understand.
Come on, get up, you son of a bitch.
Cassandra Mackenzie, you bastard!
Right up to the homie.
Watch your back, trolls.
This latest threat convinced the original troll behind the Clyde Cash persona to send Chris an email, informing him that he lied about Sarah Cassandra Mackenzie's death, and revealed that they were living together as a family, with their baby daughter, Penny. Chris then stated that he was still in possession of the PlayStation Network account that he had made for Sarah, and was keen on
That's not a good line, cause no, that's not how that
relinquishing
works.
it over to her. He asked if she would send him one final correspondence from her original email address, confirming her identity, and recounting all that has happened since he last spoke to her. If satisfied with her email, he would grant her the new password for her PSN account, and forgive Clyde for all the bad things he had done to both Christian and Panda Halo, and would leave them be. At about that time, Surfshack Tito also sent Chris an email, apparently confessing that he was the one who had leaked the information about the Wallflower to the trolls. He also attached a photo, which trolls found on her Facebook profile, of the Wallflower together with a large man of Polynesian appearance, meant
God
to
damn
represent
it.
Tito,
What are the fucking
implying that he
odds?
was her boyfriend.
What are the
Christian then
fucking odds?
contacted the Wallflower again, hoping she was feeling better. He warned her about Tito, pleading not to trust him if she ever came in contact with him online or in real life. She asked him to cease all communications with her, and as a way to convince Christian to stop trying to contact her,
course,
she
she
told
never-
him that she was
never leaves her
already
fucking
with a
alone.
new boyfriend. Christian begged her not to leave him, and in order to honor her and her interests in Celtic music, Christian shared with her a YouTube video in which he wears a kilt while threatening Surfshack Tito. Even though he is angry at Tito for spreading around the Wallflower's true identity, he calls her by name twice in the video.
God damn it.
Tito! Listen to me, you son of a bitch. Your days are numbered. I have forwarded your admission to and also the gal pal that we know between us are Scarlet. And with great honor and glory, I will take pleasure in beating up
Why is he
your
wearing a
ass.
kilt, man?
And also regain the love and trust and friendship of either way, you are going down, Tito. One way, two ways.
It's like, yeah, you can really tell by him saying her name. He doesn't give a shit about her information being leaked by him. He gives a shit way more about him taking her from him, He doesn't actually give a shit about her well-being.
4-3. You wee laddie, you're not gonna get the lassie today. I kick your ass with Miss Shillelagh and my ring man.
Later that day, he made another blog post, noting that the quickie page concerning his recently lost sweetheart-to-be had been altered to protect her identity. Her personal contact information and details about her life outside of her interactions with Chris were removed, and all mentions of her name.
See, this is a good move here by the Wikipedia guys, the Quickie guys. Yeah, actually shows that they have some, they actually have respect for people who are not involved in this and don't want their information just all over the internet.
Were changed to the Wallflower, inspired by an earlier quote from Christian regarding their relationship. This was done as a result of direct contact between the Wallflower and the sysop of the Quickie, Cogstev, who agreed to come to this arrangement. Christian believed that the changes were made because of the threatening nature of his blog posts and videos, so he also requested that all the men and women in his life who were also featured in the Quickie be given the same treatment, giving the webmaster until the end of the month to enact the necessary changes. He notably requested that Vivian G's designation as a troll be changed to that of Galpal. He then made another video, pleading for the Wallflower to stay with him, referring to her by her pen name, which was what
Doesn't leave her alone, man. How many times did you have to say no?
led trolls into finding out her real name.
This message goes out to Damien Antaria, her pen name, not revealing her real name, all things considered. You know something? You don't need that new boyfriend because I need you.
That's not how that
We were
works,
very
buddy.
compatible. We had so much in
Just because you need her does not mean that she needs you, buddy. That's not how that works.
common. I don't see why you had to go and do that. I mean, you weren't even ready for a boyfriend. You told me so yourself multiple times. Expected that for a little while. But you know what? This puts to mind a little something that I have put together before.
He sings a modified version of Avril Lavigne's Girlfriend for the Wallflower, using the music video he had previously made as a backing track.
He's an imposter. He's a poser. What the hells were you thinking with that damn pickle suit? Come on. Damien and Daria? Give me a break. You know what? I don't want to be back in this situation where I'm that desperate that I gotta go as far as to pay $100 for a damn hooker. Give me a
See,
break.
it's just right there. You know, goddamn. First of all, why'd you have to bring that up? And two, just shows that he's only desperate to lose his virginity, not for anything else.
Break. I'm a 28-year-old high-functioning autistic virgin. I'm in a hell of my own.
Hey, a lot of it's your fault, man. A lot of it's your fault.
Please? I've been so very worried about you. I've had heartaches since last Wednesday. I've had sleepless nights. It really hurts. Heartaches hurt. Think about that.
March 17th marked 10 years since the creation of Sonichu. Christian commemorated the date with a
That's crazy, man. Sonichu is 24 years old now. That's fucking insane.
special video.
Hey ho everyone, it's Sonichu Day and I'm wishing y'all a happy
Sonichu Day. He's making 2 holidays now.
one. You know, 10th anniversary of Sonichu since its creation. 10 years ago today. I would have made a big update like I said, but I've been preoccupied with the emotional traumas I've been dealing with past week. I'd like to keep that separate from this video at this moment.
You just brought it up.
Because I don't want to spoil it. But
Spoil it?
I'm still working on the pages, and you know, as soon as possible, I'll have them uploaded, and I'll make an update in Wikipedia soon enough. I mean, yeah, give me respect. I am an artist, and
Of course.
inspiration does not stay constant like that. And plus, I have been having to deal with those emotional issues and such. But everybody, yeah, happy Sonichu Day, happy St. Patrick's Day. It's all good there. So thank you for your support, and you can look forward to more comic pages in the future. All right, bye bye.
Also on that day, Panda Halo contacted Chris via email. After Clyde came over and raped me, it turns out that I had a sex addiction. For the next few weeks,
I don't like this whole Panda Halo and Clyde Cash making their own fucking like whole alternate reality to tell Chris about. It's just so weird, and I don't even understand like what, like why. I'm not even caught up on it all the time. I was like, oh god, what the fuck is happening now with them?
he satisfied my lusty cravings, but then I remembered you. Clyde placed a bet with me that you would forget about me in a day. Then he set up this 13-year-old boy, and you know what happened after that. This is why I despise you. You fell for another woman instantly. You did not give a shit about me. This is why that girl you are complaining about hates you, because it is obvious you do not care about her. All you care about is your stupid PS3 and your shitty PSN account. Also, I do not care about the Little Big Planet account. Keep it. She attached this photo, allegedly depicting herself and Clyde Cash with their child.
They've sent pictures of Clyde Cash, quote unquote, to Chris like 3 times, and he's looked not even remotely close to the same person 3 times, and he hasn't realized.
Penny. Christian replied with understanding and kindness, revealing how much he had cared and grieved for her. Nevertheless, he gave away the password to the PSN account in the hopes that Sarah would hand it over to Penny when she got older.
Little Big Planet account going through generations.
Also during this time, the Wallflower continued to send Chris angry emails, complaining about how he kept calling her place of work and her family home, trying to talk to her. But Chris confessed that he never once called her, believing that those calls were coming from the trolls. In a way to stop him from bothering her anymore, she claimed that her boyfriend was in fact Surfshack Tito, playing into his fantasies. Despite
I don't know if that would. I don't know if that'll help him stop harassing you. I think that'll, if anything, make him harass you more.
At making her feelings perfectly clear, Christian invited her to an upcoming party. Meanwhile, angry at the thought of Tito stealing the Wallflower away from him, Chris sent him a spurt of brief, angry emails. Watch your back. I will find you! I have connections, and after the meet and greet, I will kick your sorry ass and punch your bulbous gut so far up, it shoots out your head right I will kick your sorry ass and punch your bulbous gut so far up, it shoots out your head right through your skull. I will find you! Sit, spin, and shut the fuck up, and I will call you that right in your face!
Yikes.
Dude, you are not her boyfriend. Back the fuck off, you goddamn trolling stupid. He also attached a photograph of himself crossly displayed.
Look at this intimidating ass photograph. But yeah, you know, we got the just amping up the racism like times 10. You love to see it. No, actually, no, you you do not love to see it, but yikes.
His
big
middle
yikes
finger.
there.
He relayed the same message in video form that same day.
Tito, you stay away from you son of a bitch. You have no right taking
Stop
up to
saying
me
your
like
name.
that. You womanizing rapist.
I don't know where he gets this rapist idea from. Or womanizing idea. I have no idea where he gets the idea from the Tito persona.
And if you go near her again, and I will find you. I will find you. I will cut you up. I'll beat you up. I'll knock you on your backside, stand on your gut like a log roller, and roll your fat right through your skull. Throwing it wide open. Because that's what you deserve, you goddamn womanizing, raping, trolling, stupid, pickle-suited nigger.
Yeah, of course you had to hear him say it. Of course.
Don't
God damn
you
it.
dare contact me in my email again, or contact me ever. You stay away from me. You stay away from me in contact. Don't call me. I will find you.
Apparently, this last video angered Jack Thaddeus greatly, who then promptly dropped all funding for the Wikipedia, which was then handed over to Mao and the Asperpedia 4, giving them full control of the website. Evan Christopher George took it upon himself to answer questions from yet unaddressed mailbags on Chris's behalf, parodying his typical responses. The new administrators also proceeded to vandalize the site, altering much of Chris's text in order to insinuate that he was a perverted homosexual and a man of low intellect, among other things.
Cross it off of your Chris Chan bingo list of trolls trying to make him look gay.
They also updated the blog, posing as Christian. I, Christian Weston Ricardo Chandler, am currently looking for a sweet joy boy to make into my sweetheart. If you are male, gay, and interested to be the one person to steal my virginity, please contact me. I need you. Very horny. I, Christopher Christian Weston Ricardo Ian Brandon Anderson Chandler, am
not
gay.
Ian Brandon Anderson.
Don't doubt me. Soon after, they opened up the Wikipedia to the public, allowing the trolls to freely edit the content of the site, defacing it beyond recognition. Also, numerous defamatory pictures were posted onto the site, including a photoshopped image of Christian possessing facial characteristics reminiscent of someone of African descent. On March 20th, Mao locked the site, restricting any further alterations from taking place. On that same day, Christian emailed the Wallflower, letting her know that the date of the party had been changed. She told him that she would not attend the party, and also expressed her disgust at a letter and a present he had sent her. She left one final remark for Chris. I don't want to hear from you ever again. Do you hear me? And who cares if you're a fucking acoustic virgin? I'd rather have my best friend's boyfriend take me first, because I trust him, than you. Besides, I'm asexual, so there's no hope for you, at least from me. Damn. Not only that, not even a cheap whore would want your small dick inside her. Dang. Neither would I. After this bitter exchange, Chris visited the Wikipedia and found it in chaotic disarray. After desperately trying to change it back to its former state, he found it futile and posted a YouTube video reflecting on his very tumultuous few days.
March 21st, 2010. I have noticed that my absence has brought on a bit of chaos on the Wikipedia, and it has gone on behind my back. I have been depressed lately because of my girlfriend having left me.
I don't think she also
Because-
ever said she was your girlfriend, by the way. I think he just kind of made that assumption, which is scary also.
Because of what this one guy did. He created that page, I know that. He tried to intrude my life. Once I find him, he will be tortured bad. But aside from that, I have let the trolls torture me because of my real life stories having been leaked on the internet. But now the chaos is going to be done. I have already won because I have learned so much. I am famous worldwide.
I don't know about that. Maybe
I own
nowadays,
the
but not
main
different at this time.
copyrights to everything about it. About Sonic Shoe, Rose Shoe, and the city of Quickville and everything therein.
No, you don't.
And I am going to take it a step further after this. First, I am removing myself from the internet. Because I've put too much of my personal life online to be ridiculed so much.
You don't say.
Let's
We're
see
26
how you
parts into the
trolls
series. You're the most documented
plan
human
to
being in
deal with
history.
me when I am not there to be dealt with. Even though I ignore your phone calls, that's one thing.
That's one thing. He talks like he types.
And y'all do your treachery behind my back, your treachery and your mockery. But that chaos ends now. Because I am going to enjoy real life.
But
I
joy.
do not need the internet. Nobody needs the internet. They just need to enjoy real life. Go out and socialize. Talk to people. Emails are so yesterday.
I know he's not talking
Going
here.
out and finding people to talk to and talking to them face to face is always in.
Radical
So
man.
you can forget the damn Facebook and the MySpace and those other social sites, because the only true social site is all around you. At
Done
your
done.
shopping mall, at the salons, at schools, at colleges, everywhere, even at churches, at bookstores, the game stores, the game stops, everywhere all around you is a social site. And you don't need a computer
Bars,
to
man.
access
The lines
it.
go hard. Wisdom
All
from
you
Chris
have to
here.
do is just go outside and see for yourself. And say hello. The internet is one thing to go talk into another country, but you don't need to be talking to others in the country. Would you go talk to everybody else around you locally? Because those are the most important people to you, the ones that are closest to you. So I leave you all with those words. And it is not goodbye, but more like see you later. For me and my Sonic Shoe, Rose Shoe, and everybody. Because we will be back. And we don't need the online websites to be famous anymore. Because we have established.
Judging by there being like 60 more parts of this series, I don't think he's gonna leave the internet for that long. I bet he's gonna be back by fucking tomorrow.
World fandom. We have established my ownership of everything therein. We have established the mental education of having to deal with the good and the bad and the worst. Damn trolls. Your bullying is not appreciated, even locally. So you could just take your bullying and bully yourselves. If you're bored, go work around the house. Go take a walk. Because you don't need the internet. You don't need to stay cooped up inside. You just need to go outside and enjoy life and the sun and the days you have to live.
Wisdom.
I'm Christian Weston Chandler of Ruckersville, Virginia. First name Christopher, slash nickname Ricardo.
Has to get this whole
Original creator
Game of
the
Thrones
Electric
name
Hedgehog
every time he
Pokemon,
says his name.
Sancho and Rose Shoe, and the city of Quickville, Virginia. I bid y'all stay safe and good day.
as it has been shown that he hardly ever learned from his mistakes. It should come as no surprise that Chris would eventually return to YouTube to broadcast his daily life, to express his love for his sweetheart, to threaten the trolls, to refuel the fire.
Alright, so that is the end of part 26. I really like the Gino Samuel ends this video, because he said the same thing, like in a few episodes prior, he did the same thing, the same ending, where he said, to document his life, to like admit love for his sweetheart, to go against the trolls, and to fuel the fire. He said the exact same thing. He like repeated the exact same thing to signify like Chris's life. He keeps repeating and repeating. He keeps doing the same things, doing the same mistakes, not learning from every mistake, and that's like the most tragic part of his life. He just keeps doing the same things, not learning from his mistakes at all. And I literally like how he symbolized it by literally saying the exact same words there. So yeah, it's Gino Samuel 2.1, fantastic. Documentary of Chris's life. Obviously, go subscribe to the original Gino Samuel 2.1. So yeah, remember that all these reactions will now be on the Lyric Reacts Media channel exclusively. And so yeah, go subscribe to that channel, like this video to let me know if you like the Christian reactions, if you want me to continue them, support a small creator, and yeah, bye.